Welcome to my show Character Analysis, where we take a look at characters in different types of media, mostly video games, see what makes them tick. Today's episode we'll take a look at Wallus Breadbear. Wallus was the ex-janitor to the habitat, not moving there for a conventional problem, but rather a job. Which wouldn't last too long, as him and Kamal quit their jobs together after Habit's mistreatment to both of them. And yet they still stayed at the habitat for what I think are different reasons. While Kamal seems to stay thinking that there was a way to save or stop Habit, Wallus probably just stayed because of his friends he had there, even if they don't know where he is on account of the fact that he dug himself into a hole in the wall specifically so that Habit wouldn't find him. As far as we can tell, it worked. Habit never found Wallus, but someone else did. One questionette. We don't know much about what their relationship was like. All that Wallus says is that their relationship was wonderful, but doomed from the start. He didn't understand her once he lost the quirk translator, and after all, she lives a carefree life, such freedom and wonder. And Wallus, he lives in a wall. Even if their relationship ended, I think questionette definitely helped Wallus. Staying in a wall by yourself can get lonely, and when your only company is a loudmouth kid who thinks he's a werewolf across the hall, you know, that can do a lot to a person. After questionette left, all Wallus had was the music coming from the lounge. So when Flower Kid came by disguised as Kamal, first thing he asks is to get his old record back in the acid pond. So you stick your bare hands into an acid pond to get it out. And oh, what do you know, it's dissolved. Luckily there's a spare in the lounge jukebox. Hearing his favorite song finally gets him to loosen up and tell you that it'd be a good idea to leave. Only when he thought that Habit was finally going to schedule the big event. But not before giving you his ID card to get into Habit's office. Yet even when he knows that everyone is in danger, he can't bring himself to confront Habit, saying that he's busy and can't go. This to me shows that whatever Habit did to Wallus was so impactful to him that he couldn't even talk to Habit, even though he knows this is his lowest point. At least Kamal comes in during the bad ending, just to check to see what's up. But Wallus? No. Alright, I do have some miscellaneous notes right here, so I'll just read them off now. Wallus is dumb. Wallus got tricked into buying a light bulb on a stick thinking it was a flashlight by Jerry, of all people, and instantly believes that the person you show a picture of is actually there, even if it's himself. Het Moss. When you try to deliver flowers to Wallus, he says that he doesn't need him because he has moss. And his picture in the epilogue isn't some sort of fan art, but rather just a picture of a ball of moss. Original concept. Okay, this is two things. One, in the art book, Wallus is listed as Wall Kid in the first draft. And two, I found this drawing by Hugo that has what I think is Wallus's hair and a little bit of his hands, which are different from how we see him in the epilogue. That's all I have to say. Goodbye.